Thompson, and I'm your holistic beauty nutritionist. Over here, we talk on hair, skin, and nutrition, and how it all starts from within. So, we talk about how to really flourish and take care of our bodies the way that God intended. So, in today's topic, we are going to talk about some lifestyle factors that can steal our hair moisture. Now, I don't know about you, but where I am, the season is slowly starting to change. It's still like in the upper 70s, low 80s, but it is slowly creeping into that fall weather. And we want to make sure that we're still keeping our hair nice and moisturized. So, thank you for watching. And if someone else comes to mind when it comes to hair dryness, share this with them because we all need to hear this. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into this list. But a lot of times we could think that it's the products, and then sometimes it's just habits that we do every day that's causing our hair to be dry. And so, one of the first ways that it could be stealing our moisture, our daily habits, is the air condition. So if you use your air condition as much as I do, it can do a little one and two to your hair if you're not careful. I love the air condition. I like the air on, and I also like my fan on. Especially at night, I just like to like cozy up in my blankets and everything. But listen, that air condition, it could do something to your hair. And I'm going to tell you exactly how and why it does this. So, the air condition, the whole purpose behind it is that it helps to remove moisture from the air. And so, as the air condition is blowing, it's actually reducing the humidity levels that's circulating in your home. So, as it's cooling everything down, this is also um, as it reduces the humidity, it's also causing more dryness in the air. And this can lead to dehydrating your hair and your scalp. So, some people may not experience this, but for others, you may experience like more dryness to your hair. You may have like a more itchy scalp and like experience like more dandruff. Well, one of those things, it could be your air. Like, how often are you using your air condition? Now, one of the ways to help fight this, because I don't know about you, but I'm not turning off my air. I love my air condition. Now, if it gets too cold, of course, I'm going to turn it off, but I love my air condition. So, what is the best way that we can combat this? Well, if you love your air condition as much as I do, then I recommend you get yourself a humidifier. A humidifier is going to help bring that humidity and help to bring that moisture into the air, which is also helpful for your hair. So get a humidifier, my friend. Now, the second way your habits can be stealing your moisture from your hair is washing your hair frequently. Now, with this, I think it depends on the person because for like if someone see how much I wash my hair, you could say that it's too much. Now, right now, I used to wash it. Uh, I came a long way actually. I came from doing protective styles and not really taking care of my hair to now. I was washing my hair bi-weekly, and now I have more time, so I wash my hair weekly. And that's also because I work out and just like to take care of any buildup that may happen on my scalp. And so I believe compared to how I used to wash my hair and everything, um, I would say washing your hair too frequently because you're washing out a lot of the product that was in your hair, and you're stripping all of those oils and everything that's coated on your hair, and it could cause dryness. Now, one of the things that I was doing before, I didn't understand how important shampoo and conditioner was. And so in the beginning, when I was like first natural and everything, I was just like shampooing my hair and then that would be it. And yeah, if you wash your hair that frequently and then you don't follow up with a conditioner to add uh, moisture back to your hair, then yes, that is washing it too much. And so, however, whatever your routine is when it comes to washing your hair, then you want to make sure that you're shampooing and conditioning, uh, but I will even go further as to like make sure you're deep conditioning and just make sure you're applying moisture back into your hair. So just follow through with the whole routine with shampoo and conditioner and your deep conditioner and everything, and stay consistent with that. Okay, my friends. Number three, the third way our habits could steal moisture is by using too much heat. Now, I don't, in the beginning when I was natural, um, I used to blow out my hair a lot because I didn't like my hair in its shrunken state. And I always thought it looked better with it stretched out. So I used a lot of heat. And then I didn't realize how important it was to make sure I had a heat protectant as well. So I was applying a lot of heat all the time, and my hair was getting very dry. So I recommend like taking a break from heat, like stretch your hair. You could do the threading to stretch your hair, uh, braids, like flat twists to help stretch your hair. One of the things that I do now, I use my Rev Air, or you could just use like a regular blow dryer, but I minimize how much I use my blow dryer. And so just doing that, that helps to keep some of that moisture in because you're not using so much heat on your hair. Okay. And finally, the last way that I'll share that can steal your hair moisture are your sleep habits. So I know I'm gonna keep going back to me because I made a lot of mistakes when I first became a natural. And one of those things was I didn't realize how important it was to have a satin bonnet. So um, I didn't always use a bonnet, but if I did, it was like I forgot what kind of material it is, but it wasn't satin. I would use that sometimes, and then other times I would just like, especially if I had a protective style in, I thought it would be fine, so I would just sleep as is onto my cotton pillowcase. And then later on, I had a hairstylist that started to educate me on how important a satin bonnet was and how it will help to protect my hair and my edges. So if you don't already have one, go ahead to your local hair store and pick you up a satin bonnet. It's going to save your hair so much, and it's also going to help to retain that moisture. I even um, I even went on Amazon and I got myself some satin pillowcases as well because sometimes that satin bonnet it just comes off the head, and I still want to be sure that my hair is protected, so I also sleep with a satin pillowcase, so you could do that as well. Now that I got those habits out the way, I'm also going to share with you an additional thing that you can do to help to retain that moisture. So, um, as I was talking about earlier, when it comes to your air condition, you're losing a lot of moisture in the air, and so you want to like get like a humidifier to help to bring that moisture in. But another thing that you can do when it comes to having that moisture is to use humectants. Now, humectants is a substance that will help with retaining moisture. It helps to attract moisture to you, and it helps to just draw it back into you. And so one of the humectants I love to use is like aloe vera and glycerin. Those are like my top two favorite. And I like to use that. It helps to draw in moisture, and it also helps to hydrate the hair. Now, misting the hair, it helps with maintaining moisture between wash days because, I'm not going to keep washing my hair every day. I only do it once a week, like I said. And so, in between time towards my next wash day, I'm making sure that my hair is moisturized while I'm keeping it in whatever protective style. So, um, one of the ways that I do that, well, I'll share with you one thing that you could do at home. You get yourself a spray bottle like this, and I already have my mixture in here, but you could use basic water, and you could use like your leave-in conditioner and mix it up, and then spray lightly mist your hair. And this is going to help to keep your hair moisturized. Another thing that you can do is you could also use um, water and one of those humectants that I told you, or you could just go ahead and use like aloe vera, put some aloe vera in here, and you could also mix it with an oil and shake it up and spray it in your hair, and this will help with keeping in that moisture. Now, for me, I don't know if you're new to this channel, but I'm going to share with you. I love using my hair mist. This is my Flourishing hair mist, and it contains those same ingredients that I just shared about. So the aloe vera and the glycerin, this is all in here. And I like to mist my hair with it. It's very good in between washes, and it just helps to keep my hair moisturized. And so I use that along with either my leave-in cream, or I like to use like shea butter, and then I like to seal it up with my Flourishing hair oil. And so oils, it doesn't um, help to make your hair moisturize, but what it does, it seals in that moisture. And so I like to apply this as well. And I only do like a few drops. Show you a little bit. Yeah, I only like to do like a few drops and just apply it to my fingertips and massage throughout my hair. And so that's what I do. Now, when it comes to misting your hair, it depends on, I say it depends on you. So, how frequently are you washing your hair? If you're washing your hair as much as I do, like once a week, then you just want to like create a schedule on how you want to maintain that moisture. So maybe you don't deal with so much moisture loss. So maybe you don't have to um, do like the moisture maintenance throughout the week. Maybe you're fine. Then there's others. It depends on like where they live. That could be a factor. I talked about the air condition, but we're not going to talk about outside. So if you live in a more humid area, you probably don't have to moisturize your hair as much. Versus a person that live in a more dry area, you need this like today. So you probably want to mist your hair more frequently up to your next wash day. So those are the things you have to consider as well. But that is it, guys. I just wanted to share some of our habits that stealing our hair moisture, and it doesn't have to do that anymore. If you just start to pay attention to just little habits that you may be doing throughout the week, and what changes that you can make, it's gonna bless your hair tremendously. So I pray that this video has blessed you. Once again, share this video, and make sure you like and subscribe. And I will talk to you next time. Bye, beautiful.